Well, Bafetu, load shedding forcing us to do things we are not used to doing. But anyways, Bafetu, I just want us to quickly, look at the situation of Mamelodi Sundowns versus Kaizer Chiefs, the match, the details and everything that you need to know about that game, because come the 1st of March, Naganjani, the match will be played despite, a lot of things that might be happening. But anyways, Bafetu, after that, we can talk about, the two players who have been linked with the move to the Glamour Boys. They're saying, okay, it's just they want to sign them back, and then we're going to be discussing some of those details, and then we'll look at it, and then I will tell you why it can not be. But anyways, before I dive more into those details, please do make sure that you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you get notified. Now, starting off with Indaba Yayoge Mesh on the 1st of March, which obviously home ground advantage will be of Mamelodi Sundowns. We will be traveling to play, a site in Labo. So the match was supposed to, play at Loftus Stadium, but unfortunately, it has been announced today. The match will now be played at Lucas Moripe Stadium. Now, you might be asking yourself, but QP, why is the match being, changing the venues? Actually, why are they changing the venues of the match? Because definitely we do know that Loftus Stadium can accommodate about 50,000 people, and then Lucas Moripe Stadium can only accommodate about 30,000 people, meaning obviously it's going to be a sold out event. But the problem is not a lot of people will be available at the stadiums. I understand both stadiums are in Pretoria, but it doesn't make sense why they changed the venue. Well, the reason is because it looks like Loftus is not 100%. It's not 100%. For any team or any teams to be able to play there. So it looks like they are busy trying to fix Elisa Stadium Lesiana, according to a report. And then looking at Lucas Moripe Stadium is currently fit, which obviously it's a stadium that is in a township. Both of the stadiums are in Pretoria, but this one is in the townships, and it can accommodate less than 30,000 people. That is what I know so far. And also remember, Coach Miguel Cardoso spoken about this. Definitely we need good conditions, and for me, I'm happy Ilanga level these days. We are open, even though we are still on stage 6 when it comes to load shedding, which is a problem. But anyways, I hope whenever the game plays, cases will be corner, everything will be fine, because a lot of us will be watching from home. You understand, because 30,000 people is not enough. It's not enough, even let's say SEC 50,000, which is the Loftus, it's not enough, still not enough, because and you understand. And to be honest, I'm hoping Kaizer just do better in terms of their assessment when they are going up against a Mamelodi Sundowns. This Miguel Cardoso, he's going to make sure that he maximizes his points, as far as I know. And looking at the log table, Bafetu, let me just quickly jump here so that we can have a clear understanding and an idea of what is happening. So Mamelodi Sundowns, obviously they're sitting there at number 1 spot with 48 points. They've only lost 2 games so far this season. Orlando Pirates lost 3 games, and they're sitting at number 2 with 36 points. And then that top 3 spot, that number 3 spot, which each and every one of us is fighting for, Tinabanye Rapapanzi, who are not on the top 2. Definitely we have Iskukune fighting with the Polokwane City. So both of those teams, they've played their 18 matches. Nati, we've played our 18th match, meaning the match that we're going to play now will be our 19th match. And definitely, if ever we are going to lose this game, Nagajan, we are going to drop points, because our last game we lost, and terribly so, I might add. So that is something that we have to keep in mind when it comes to this game. And then looking at us, I'm happy Amazulu have played, and also Ites Galaxy have played their 19th matches, meaning definitely Naranjani, we should not be afraid of them, because Amapointwabo is 25 and 26. So if ever we win or we draw, at least this is but not that much. I don't think maybe we can remove others one there, Probably we will because of the goal difference, but that is something that, it's not as enticing as winning 3 whole points. But it's not going to be an easy game, Bafetu. And playing at a sold out event, which is small but still a sold out event, is going to be a problem. So hopefully, the coaches and the players prepare themselves for this game. This game, even though it's going to be played on a smaller stadium, it's still going to be a big match, to be honest, for Fetu. We have to be honest in terms of that. We don't need any situations whereby Sponages into Zenzang. So after playing this match, definitely we still do have some few games, but not as much, which I'm not too sure if ever we are going to be able to gun for the number 3 spot, because we have been fighting for that number 3 spot for the longest time. And looking at things currently, they are not looking so good, to be honest with you, Bafetu. They are not looking good. Now, Bafetu, let's get back to Indaba Pose Ditejane and also Ulungelo Bengu. Now, looking at both of those players, one of them was released by Kaizer Chiefs because of, Puse Ditejane. He refused to be a ball boy for Kaizer Chiefs when he was still at Naturena, which was something that resulted in him, getting fired and then being sent off from the club, which I understand because Kaizer Chiefs was trying to make an example out of him to show which they are not afraid to fire you if ever you come there with the mindset which when you are a star. Because come on guys, we do know Puse Ditejane has been performing ever since he's been there at Naturena, and even when he went to ETS Galaxy where he is currently performing, he still is thriving, which is something. And I understand the report from this website that says the club's management acknowledges the mistake and is willing to pay around 6 million to re-sign the player. Now, to be honest with you, Bafetu, okay, I will get to why I think this will not be, or this is not actually true. I'm not dismissing the rumors, but I'm just stating the facts, and then we're going to talk about everything else. We do also have Vulungele Bengu, who left Chiefs, I think 2019, to join a Peter Marisbeck, and then currently he's playing Lapana, Cape Town Spurs. And now transfer fee is estimated to be between 5 million and 10 million rands. Now, let's go back, Bafetu, and look at the situation. We've signed recently on the transfer market. We've signed Tabocele as a free agent. We've signed Tashrik Morris from Supersport United, which in my understanding, we did not pay anything, to be honest. And then we signed Umagabi Lilepo for 9 million rands. And then recently we just sold UTT for 15 or 16 million rands, somewhere around that figures. So for me, it's clear and it shows you with the Kaizer Chiefs is not a team that goes out and spend money to buy players. Let's go back. Kaizer Chiefs wanted to sign Umfana Asanele Velabayi before we signed Maccabi Lilepo. Before we signed a lot of players that we've currently signed. They wanted to sign Asanele Velabayi and also Osinapolis. During that time, a lot of players they wanted to sign, but the deals did not go through. They fell through because of various reasons. Now, what makes you think Kaizer Chiefs will go back to Cape Town Spurs and knock on their doors just to sign a right back who is worth about 10 million rands, while they couldn't sign a left winger? Was he a left or a right winger? I think it was a right winger. A right winger who was worth about 10 million rands and above. Why? Like, please balance me there. Like, why could that be the reason? I understand wanting the players back, wanting to get them back. But in terms of this money that is being shown here, about 16 million is about to go, which, to be honest, yes, we've sold a defender for that much, but I don't remember Kaizer Chiefs signing a defender for that amount of cash. Even this guy, Inasu Miguel, when we signed him, his fee was just about 4 or 5 million rands. We also have Rashun Dotli. His fee was somewhere there around 6, 7, 8, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. So now Kaizer Chiefs is going to sign, one of their own players ngaleyo mali. And khumbule Pusodi Tijane did apologize for his incident, you know, after he was out from Kaizer Chiefs, and I like the fact that he did not apologize just because he wanted to get back. He apologized while he was performing la at UTS Galaxy, so that is something that I think we have to give praise. So for me, to be honest with you, Wafetu, I don't think this thing, whoever wrote this thing, clearly maybe is just trying to, you know, make it to the headlines, but I don't think this is the case, to be honest with you, Wafetu. There are some things that we have to look at and then think about them and then spawn an attitude, but those things don't make sense. So definitely I hear the rumors, but for me, Wafetu, I'm gonna go with innocent until proven guilty, unless there's something that is concrete that comes out from my trusted sources that say which he is definitely Kaizer Chiefs is going back to Lungelo Bengu and also Opposite Tijane, then definitely I will be able to give it to you, Bafetu. But for now, let's just forget about those players. Kumbule, Kaizer Chiefs went on to knock on not Real AM, Richards Bay. They wanted to sign this young player. I forgot his name. I think he's a right back, you know, for that right back position currently at Nashorena. Even though we can see which definitely we need to prioritize the left back position because it is currently our weakest link, and it is a problem when it comes to that position. But they went there to Richards Bay, and I've told you before, and I'm going to tell you again. Richards Bay wanted more than what Kaizer Chiefs, you know, initially wanted to give to Richards Bay in order to sign that boy. So definitely it shows you whoever wrote this, clearly he doesn't know or she doesn't know Kaizer Chiefs. But anyways, Bafetu, those are the updates that I wanted to give to you. Well, I will try to do another video so that I can be able to give it to you before load shedding, because we understand there's load shedding, and also a lot of you might get those videos during the load shedding time while minangana KC, or whenever you have or you don't have electricity. So that is something we have to keep in mind. But anyways, Bafetu, those are the updates that I wanted to give to you. You know, the date, the avenue about Mamelodi Sundowns going up against Kaizer Chiefs, and also those two players, Pusodi Tejane and also Ulungelo Bongo. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Bafetu, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I will make sure to see you soon with something new. Peace.